The next point is, if the Brayton cycle operates between minimum and maximum temperatures of T1 and T3 respectively, then for the maximum work done, the intermediate temperatures T2 and T4 will be, see here we know that T2 is equal to T1 into Rp to the power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So for maximum work done, Rp becomes Rp optimum. So therefore we can write this as T1 into T3 by T1 whole to the power gamma by 2 into gamma minus 1 whole power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So these two will get cancelled. So from this we can write T1 into T3 power 1 by 2 T1 power minus 1 by 2. So we can write this as T2 is equal to T1 power 1 by 2 T3 power 1 by 2, or T2 temperature will be under root of T1 T3. Now we got T2 value. Similarly, let us see what is T4. So T4 is equal to T3 by Rp to the power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So we can write this as T3 by T1 whole to the power gamma by 2 into gamma minus 1 whole power gamma minus 1 by gamma. So these two will get cancelled. So from this we can write T3 into T3 power minus 1 by 2 T1 power 1 by 2. So therefore T4 will be equal to, so we can write this as T1 power 1 by 2 T3 power 1 by 2, or under root of T1 T3. So that means here if we take the TS diagram, process 1 to 2 is isentropic compression, 2 to 3 is constant pressure heat addition, 3 to 4 is isentropic expansion, and 4 to 1 is constant pressure heat rejection. So when we come across maximum work done condition, then only T2 is equal to T4, which is equal to under root of T1 T3. Only for maximum work done condition this is correct. Otherwise T4 will be greater than T2 in normal cases. Only for the maximum work done condition this will be more. Now let us go for the next point. The thermal efficiency will be so thermal efficiency is 1 minus 1 by Rp to the power gamma minus 1 by gamma. See, for maximum work done we need to write Rp as T3 by T1 whole to the power gamma by 2 into gamma minus 1. That means we need to replace Rp with Rp optimum for maximum work done condition. So therefore these will get cancelled. We can write this as 1 minus T1 power 1 by 2 by T3 power 1 by 2. So therefore the thermal efficiency for maximum work done will be 1 minus under root of T1 by T3. So this is for maximum work done. For maximum